Special counsel Robert Mueller's first trial in his Russia investigation goes to court this week as all eyes will be watching what evidence his team has gathered on former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort and how that could spill over onto President Donald Trump. The stakes are high for Mueller, who has felt Trump's wrath about the witch hunt against him. Jury selection begins on Wednesday in a trial that will be heavily watched. Trump and his allies have been undercutting the Russia investigation for months and have argued the Manafort case is about the former campaign manager's work outside of the campaign. "We have no concern about it," Rudy Giuliani, one of Trump's personal lawyers, told Politico about the trial. "The whole case will be like everything else. They chase it down an alley until they think they've got something legitimate, and it will not connect to the original investigation. But no matter the legal outcome, the Manafort trial is expected to dominate the news cycle with cable TV commenting on it and Trump possibly tweeting on it. Manafort is not on trial for any election-related crimes, but for his business practices, including during the time he worked for the Trump campaign. The trial scheduled to start on Wednesday involved 16 counts including bank and tax fraud and failure to file reports of foreign bank and financial accounts. The charges against Manafort largely predate the 2 months he led Trump's campaign in 2016 and unrelate to possible collusion by Trump's campaign with Russia. Share this article. Share the government does not intend to present a trial evidence or argument concerning collusion with the Russian government, prosecutors said in a court filing. Mueller's probe has led to multiple indictments and several guilty pleas from other Trump associates, including Rick Gates, a former Trump deputy campaign chairman who worked with Manafort. Alex van der Zwaaien, a lawyer who once worked closely with Manafort and Gates, has also pleaded guilty and has been sentenced. Though the charges did not reference the Trump campaign or the 2016 election, legal experts have said they put more pressure on former Trump aides to cooperate with Mueller as he looks into whether Russia tried to influence the election in favor of Trump by hacking the emails of leading Democrats and distributing disinformation and propaganda online. Mueller's team has outlined an extensive list of evidence to present at the Virginia trial, submitting a 21-page list detailing more than 400 exhibits that include scores of bank records, emails and photographs, among other documents. It could take prosecutors more than a week to present their case. Prosecutors allege Manafort fraudulently obtained $16 million in 2 loans from an unnamed bank, where an executive wanted a position in the Trump campaign and in the administration should Trump win. The executive, who was not named in the court filings, served as a campaign advisor but did not end up working for the Trump administration. Prosecutors offered details about how Manafort spent his money. The indictment alleged Manafort spent $934,000 on antique rugs, $4 million at men's clothing stores, and $5.4 million for renovations at his beach home in the Hamptons. He faces a second trial in Washington, D.C. on September 17 on charges of money laundering and failing to register as a lobbyist in his work before 2014 on behalf of Ukraine's pro-Russian president at the time, Viktor Yanukovych. He formally registered as a lobbyist for the Ukraine in June 2017 after his work for that country was revealed. Manafort has pleaded not guilty in both cases. There could be some surprise witnesses at the trial in Virginia this week. Last week, Mueller offered some form of immunity to 5 potential witnesses in the case, court filings showed. The 5 were not named publicly at Mueller's request. The special counsel asked they be kept safely anonymous unless they appear in court to testify, as they are at risk of undue harassment or reputational harm if their identities are disclosed. Immunity for these witnesses means prosecutors cannot use their testimony against them, although the special counsel says none of them have been charged with any crime. President Trump has not ruled a pardon for Manafort should he be convicted. The president has tweeted in support of his former campaign manager, writing in June after Manafort lost his release on bail amid allegations of witness tampering. "Wow, what a tough sentence for Paul Manafort, who has represented Ronald Reagan, Bob Dole and many other top political people in campaigns. Didn't know Manafort was the head of the mob. What about Comey and Crooked Hillary and all of the others? Very unfair."